Alright, and we are back, ladies and gentlemen. The score is currently 1-0 for Yayba. And I need to do an announcement. Alright, sweet.
Awesome.
Would you like to get in the game, Tesla? Say one.
Oh, yes, I would. It would help if I got in, huh? I have no clue what map this is.
It's Fighting Spirit. I just have a Gosu Korean version. Alright, okay. Go. Good luck and have fun. Here we go. Set 2 of Napoleon versus Yayba here on Fighting Spirit. Napoleon with a failed 3-hatch Hydra bust last game, sacrificing a lot of economy, which eventually lost him the game, I think, after he tried to transition out. But anyway, Tesla, would you like to call the positions?
Sure thing. Alright, so we have Napoleon, our white Zerg, at the 11 o'clock. And we have Yayba, our blue Protoss, over here at the, I want to say 4 or 5 o'clock? What'd you say for that one?
I'd say the bottom right. I'm terrible with clocks, so, you know, just bottom right, it's all good. And I'm messing with the overlay colors. Hopefully it's all good. Now, interestingly, Napoleon actually scouting cross map with his Overlord. This might be to scout just there's actually a couple of possibilities for this. Yayba's still complaining about lag. Well, that's just him. I don't know. So this Overlord, one possibility is he's scouting the middle for cheese, scouting for proxy gates. Alternatively, there's another cool trick you can do, which is you go just up to here, just beyond the bridge, and you see if a probe is coming towards your base, and you see what direction the probe comes from. For example, if Yayba was in the top right, and he sent his probe towards Napoleon, the Overlord would see the probe coming in from the right side, and he'd know where his opponent was. So you see now, immediately after he doesn't see a probe, he changes direction towards the bottom left. So that's just a little super Gosu scouting trick you can do, if you are Zerg. Yeah. Looks like Napoleon going for a 12 hatchery this time. There we go. A more standard opening. He did go for an 11, or sorry, not an 11, an overpool last game, I do believe. And there we go. There is the 12 hatch. I believe this will be a drone scout. There is the probe scout. Ooh, being a little sneaky here. Is he going to cannon this? Whoa-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Cannons in the natural! Is this Combat X? Is this Combat X? Ladies and gentlemen.
This is so mean. This really is. I feel bad for Napoleon.
Oh, and he sent a second probe! So Napoleon will have absolutely no idea that this is coming. He's gonna see the forge. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Now the thing is, this drone is gonna see that there's no nexus and there's no probe here, so he might suspect something. He might okay, he actually, I think he absolutely suspects something, because when you see this, there should be a nexus building quite soon if he was going to do that. Oh, he might think he's blocking the nexus or something, but either way, is he going to cancel this hatchery? If he cancels this hatchery, he might actually be in a good position. He's pulling all his drones! Pulling all the drones! I guess he knows what's up now. I don't think that's a good idea. I think the correct response is to cancel this, because this is actually walled off. Is he gonna try and force a drone through?
So many drones.
Oh no, he tried to glitch a drone through the minerals to attack it. That's actually a cool trick you can do, but this cannon was almost finished already. Oh no, he's certainly gonna lose this hatchery. And he's building a sunken right now. But these cannons have already started. The thing is, a creep colony does build faster than a photon cannon does, but the photon cannon was started sooner. The spawning pool is finished. I think the cannons actually. These Sunkens might finish on time, This is actually really, really close. The Zerglings are out. The Zerglings could take down these cannons, so that he might. Oh,
Oh wow!
what was that canceled? I think that was canceled. I don't think that died.
One was canceled and the other died.
But the thing is, the Sunken isn't actually in range of the cannon, so he's going to lose this hatchery. Looks like he's going to do a counterattack with the Zerglings. Looks like a Nexus actually built for Yayba, so Yayba, after doing that sneaky opening, is... Oh no, it looks like it was in range. Okay, he just was not targeting it with that Sunken. So actually, Napoleon is going to save his hatchery. Never mind.
This puts Yayba in a very bad position because now he's economically behind and he has nothing to defend with.
And here comes a Zergling run by. How many Lings are going to get in? It looks like 4 Zerglings in the main. Yayba in a terrible position. Cheese followed by counter Cheese, and it looks like the Cheesers will lose both times. Oh no, these 4 Zerglings could do massive amounts of damage here. But it looks like Napoleon not paying attention, only using 2 of his Zerglings. I don't understand why he's not using those 2.
Maybe he's hoping to micro him.
It's a mystery. That's yeah. I don't know. Were they damaged? They might have been damaged from the cannon actually. So he was leaving them to heal. Maybe. Not really sure. Not really sure. But there's still a pylon here in the back. just scouting it out.
Just chilling there.
Indeed. I believe he'll be setting up a 3rd base there. Doing the pretty standard transition, or I guess not really a standard transition, but I mean going for a standard build after holding off a cheese is, I guess, what I was trying to say. Only 1 guy on the gas right now. It's probably a mistake. Probably a mistake. The reason I'm not 100% sure that it's a mistake is because he suffered quite a bit of economic damage himself, so he might want maximum minerals right now. But I think at this point, with his core almost finished, he definitely should be putting guys on that gas. By the way, a reminder to my mods, Count Exceps, do keep checking that I'm online on Team Liquid, because I am doing the good old restart the stream trick to separate the recordings. Looks like a 4th hatch going down before Lair. Napoleon doing a 4-hatch build. Is it going to be a 5-hatch build? I don't think so.
No.
The dreaded 4-hatch Hydra.
Just so long as it's not another all-in.
Indeed. I don't think it will be. At this point, it's kind of transitioning into a pretty standard mid-game. The Zerglings have been taken out. The guys are back on gas. There was a Stargate going down. Yep, here in the natural. So it's looking pretty normal from here on out. A couple of Lings going to take out this spotter pylon in the back. He's not going to see anything too fancy. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Ha! I got overexcited. No, it's a Hydra Den, as expected. Going for the 4-hatch Hydra.
What were you hoping for?
I actually have no idea what, I thought that was. I was just like, oh my god, it's another morphing building! It's so exciting! No, it was just a Hydra Den that I called already.
Just a Hydra Den. Okay.
It looks like the probe will scout out the 3rd base. And no second gas yet for Yayba. Even though he's already got a 1st Corsair out and no second gas. Is that a mistake? He's gone for Citadel. He's gone for 2 more gateways. He's not taking it. Oh man, is he going to go for some huge speed lot attack? That actually might be good. I believe that's actually the quote-unquote hard counter to 4-hatch Hydra is a mass speed lot build. Although I think you're supposed to skip Corsairs if you do that. That would be the perfect counter, because you don't really need the Corsairs.
Well, it could be 1 Corsair just for scouting or something.
That's what it looks like. He is upgrading +1. He's not going for the Archive, so it looks like it will be a +1 speed lot attack. But the thing is, he's only got 3 gateways. I would have expected at least 4 gateways if he was doing something like that. No, he's getting a second gas now. Okay, it's just really, really late. Not too sure about that. It might have just been like another thing is his whole build could just be thrown off due to that early cannon rush thing. So you know, obviously the timings aren't going to be quite as nice as they would be if he just played standard.
By the way, there's a 5th hatch going down at the 3rd.
Indeed, there is. It looks like doing just a little bit of SimCity. Going to be able to hide Sunkens behind those hatcheries. The Corsair is going out to scout right now. A few Lings got cleaned up at the front, but Nothing fancy is going out. Okay, it looks like 6 zealots are actually going out. Is this actually going to be like a mini? They do have speed now. I wonder how close +1 is. Looks like they are going out. So this will be kind of a mini +1 speed lot timing attack. But there are a number of hydras out already. I don't think it's going to do anything. Another hatchery going down. Okay, going up to 6 hatches already. That's quite a lot of hatches. Gonna catch a few Hydralisks out of position. The Corsair gets sniped, but these Zealots have to run away. That's way too many Hydras at the top of a ramp. Yep, there they go. So that attack isn't really going to do anything. Not mining from the second gas. Probably too focused on these Zealots for the moment. If we take a look at Zerg's drone saturation, I'm actually quite curious because I'm wondering if he can actually support those 6 hatches. It looks like he does have a decent amount of drones.
Well, I don't know, his main seems a little undersaturated, so this is natural. He could use maybe 2 to 4 more on each.
Yeah, it's not perfect, but it's a fair number, and it looks like +1 still isn't finished. So, as I said, the timing of the builds has really been messed up by those early shenanigans. Looks like the armies are going to run past each other, though. The Zealots going in. The Hydras were going for an attack. Maybe he should just counterattack. No, looks like he's going home to defend. Where are the Hydras going? Now they're finally going home. These speedlots running in. I think they're all going to die, though. As soon as the Hydras come home, they're just going to be able to clean these guys up, and they won't be able to escape. It looks like the drones are actually just going to stack themselves on the ramp to prevent a run-by into the main, to allow these Hydras to attack them. Some drones going down. The Zealots trying to muscle their way up the ramp, killing a lot of drones in the process. Almost the entire Natural's worth of drones.
Man.
The Hydras are finally coming back. These Zealots do have +1 now, so they will... no, actually they won't 2-hit drones, never mind. They 2-hit.
I'm actually surprised that Yayba didn't just run by in the first place and ignore the 2 Sunkens.
I think he might have seen that there were no Hydras, and he thought that maybe Napoleon made too many drones, so he could just kill him outright. But then as soon as he saw the Hydras coming in from the back, he realized that the Hydras were just out of position, so he decided to go for the run-by. I suspect that's what happened. Interestingly, if hidden third base here at the top right, the probe transfer will get spotted by the Overlord, though. But there are a lot of cannons here at the top of the ramp. But those Hydras, can they catch the probes?
Those Hydras are going to get them before they get there.
Oh man, how many he's going to lose? Looks like the Hydras were a bit too slow. Gonna get only 2 probes, I think, and that probe is gonna... Looks like they're gonna block the ramp. The Hydras cannot do this. I don't think this... Napoleon cannot break this ramp. I don't think this is gonna... He might break this, but he's gonna lose a ton of Hydras in doing this. I don't know if this is gonna be worth it.
I don't think so. He's better off making a push for the front than doing a push there.
Oh man, and the Zealots come in from behind to clean up all the Hydras. Napoleon losing all his Hydras. Now, the thing to note is, though, that Yayba lost all of the probes that he transferred. Oh! A double storm going down. So now this expansion only has 3 probes that can mine from it. So, I mean, Napoleon basically traded all of his Hydras for a lot of probes. But I don't think that was worth it.
No, that's not really worth it. I mean, he was better off doing a push to the front, to the natural.
And
he could have gotten more accomplished there than trying to bust all those cannons at the top.
Yeah. I think he might have been hoping that there weren't any cannons morphed in yet. But I think as soon as he saw that, he should have backed up. Especially with all the probes they're blocking. Like, if the probes weren't there, he might have been able